Example 2, we're given the function f of x equals 4x to the fourth minus 15x squared minus 4. Part A, we want to use the remainder theorem to find the remainder when the function f of x is divided by x minus c, which in this case is x minus 2. So remainder theorem means we're going to find the remainder without actually dividing. So this is just a reminder here, find remainder without dividing. So we're going to plug in, we can look at this as x minus c, so in this case our c value is 2. So we'll just evaluate the function for an x value of 2. So we want f of 2, which is going to be 4 times 2 to the fourth, minus 15 times 2 squared, minus 4. So if we evaluate this, we're going to get 0. So that says that if we were to divide f of x by x minus 2, we get a remainder of 0. So then part B, the factor theorem, we want to use the factor theorem to determine whether x minus c, which in this case is x minus 2, is a factor of f. Well, since our remainder was 0, we know that yes, it is a factor. So since f of 2 equals 0, we know then that x minus 2 is a factor. Okay, so now in part C, we know that x minus 2 is a factor of f, so in this case, since we know that, we're going to write it in factored form. So if we want to write the polynomial f in factored form as the product of x minus c, or in this case x minus 2, and the quotient, we actually need the quotient. So we actually need to divide. So we must divide. So we know the remainder with the remainder theorem without actually dividing, but if we actually want the quotient, which they want in part C, we actually have to perform the division. Now, since our divisor, x minus 2, is in the proper form, x minus c, we can use synthetic division. So most of us will probably choose synthetic division. You can certainly use long division as well. So I'm going to put my 2 in the upper left corner, and then I'll list the coefficients of my dividend. So I've got 4 from the x to the fourth, and then see how we're missing a cubic term, so I'm going to put a placeholder of 0 for the cubed. Then we've got negative 15 from the x squared, and again we're missing an x term here, so I'm going to put another placeholder for the 0, or for the x, and then we've got the negative 4 for the constant. So I bring down the first term, the 4, multiply 4 times 2 and get 8, add down the column and get 8. 8 times 2 is 16, add down the column, and we get 1. 1 times 2 is 2, add down the column, 0 plus 2 is 2. And then multiply 2 times 2 and get 4, add down the column, negative 4 plus 4 is 0, which we already knew that. We know the remainder is going to be 0, and we verified that here. So then our quotient, remember, is going to be 1 degree less than the dividend. We started with the 4th degree. We know that our quotient here is going to be cubic. So we can add our variables here. So we got 4x cubed plus 8x squared plus x plus 2. So that's our quotient. So then finally we can write f of x as a product. So we can say f of x is equal to the product of x minus 2, and the quotient, which we just found, is 4x cubed plus 8x squared plus x plus 2.